I want to teach you all some signs you can teach your little ones. I think it's important for children to know sign language. Um, so here are some tips and things you can use to teach kids. Um, Before I begin, I just want to make clear I am not yet certified to teach, and I've just learned these signs um, in the years um, learning sign language, for myself. I don't claim to be a certified interpreter. Um, I just wanted to make sure that was clear. For anyone who watches my videos and learns from them, that's great. But if you're in school for signing or anything like that, I'm not, an alternative to just school. I have a lot to learn myself. So um, that's that. So here are a few signs that I think are, good for kids to know. I love you. Let's start. A lot of people know I love you. I love you. So just the pinky, pointer, and the thumb. I love you. Home. The sign for home is where you eat and you sleep. So this is home. It's not this. This is house. House is not a home. More. More. A lot of kids know the sign for more. Done. Done. You can also use that for all gone. Done. Sleep. Pull your face down with your hand. Sleep. Hurt. So if if your kids get hurt, they can show you that they are hurt. Two fingers like this. Twist them. Eats. Pretty self-explanatory there. Milk, also one a lot of kids know. Milk. More milk, please. Help. Help is an important sign because as kids, become more independent, they can tell you when they need you to help them, or they want to try, by themselves alone. So help is just one hand and hand like this. Help. Another good one is bath. So the two A symbols kind of circle on the chest here. Play. Play. Two Y symbols. Shake them. Banana is a fun one because you use your finger as if it's a banana and you peel it. Teaching food signs is good because they can, communicate to you their favorites from when they're young. Banana is good because a lot of kids love bananas before anything else. I know my son did. So next one I would do would be water, the W, and then you just tap your chin with it. Water. Book. You read me a bedtime book? Bedtime story? Dog. Dog is a funny sign because it's like a natural mimicking sign. You kind of like slap your leg a little bit. Dog. Then you snap your fingers. Dog. That's just what it is. Cat. Do you like the whiskers? Cat. Some of these signs are fun to learn. Share. Two hands like this. Share. When your kids are not sharing, you share. Ball. I want a ball. Please. Please also teaches manners. My son doesn't, get what he wants if he doesn't say please. and he always signs please to me because I think it's cute. He goes, please. So I like that one a lot. Thank you. Thank you. And then apple. I don't know why apple is. I should have put apple with banana. It's weird. But anyway, apple is like this. Your finger kind of rub it on your cheek. So those are just a few to start with, and I want to give you some help and tips with teaching kids because it can be kind of hard sometimes. So some things that I've learned. Kids are ready to sign at usually 4 months, but won't usually sign back to you until after 7 months. But all kids are different, so do not compare your kids with other kids. I've made that mistake with pretty much everything my son does at his age. He's 3, and sometimes I feel like he should be doing, what my friends' kids are doing, or, don't do it. They learn at their own pace with everything, sign language and any language included. Try to teach kids words that they'll use every day at first so they see the signs daily. Don't worry about teaching them a lot of signs all at once. Teach them a few, and when they start to understand and it makes sense to them, and they sign back to you, which is really exciting when they do that. Teach them a few more. Add a few signs into the mix, and then keep returning back to the ones you used before. Don't just forget about those. Keep signing all those because kids forget just about as fast as they learn. We all know. Stay consistent. Use the signs all the time, as much as you can. Kids will learn words and sign easier if you use them where it makes sense until they understand. For example, signing milk while you're feeding them, the bottle, or change when they're changing their diaper. I didn't show the sign for change, did I? Change is a good word for kids to know because it shows, it's time to do something else than what we're doing. You're playing, but now it's time to change. So like the 2X kind of, and then one on top of the other, and then change like this. I think that's a good word for kids to know. Babies' signs won't come out perfect. Their fine motor skills are not fully developed, so let them do their own way. For example, sometimes, water, when I taught my son water, he was going like this. That's not water, but the best thing to do is say, oh, you want some water? That's what you want? Water? And continue to sign it correctly so that they learn as their, motor skills develop, they start to be able to do this. Because this is a hard thing for a 1-year-old or a baby to do. That's stressful on a hand. The next thing I would say is always keep eye contact. Make sure your kids see your hands clearly while you're signing, so they know you're not just talking, you are showing them how to say something a different way. Um, and probably the most important thing is just to be patient, um, consistent, continue, keep trying. Um, you know, don't get frustrated and turn it into a negative experience for, baby. They're probably not gonna want to continue something that makes them not happy. Um, you know, who would? Um, don't necessarily, set aside a time for learning. Include it in, your whole day. Make it fun. Um, and, something fun to do too is as your kids develop things that they like, their interests, learn signs based on what they like. Trains, cars, princesses, whatever it is. They'll like, making the connection from what they love and learning something to, go with it. So, like I said, train, car, princess, um, they'll be like, oh, cool, another way to say baseball or something like that. Um, so, like I said, I'm not an expert and I'm not certified, but I do know my experience from trying to teach my son. He's very hard to teach, and you just don't give up. It's it can be hard, but the earlier you teach, the better. But anyone can learn. I learned almost all of my signs when I was older. So, never too late. Anyone can learn. Um, thank you for watching. Anything you need, just shoot me a message. Thank you.